Get rid of more mountains. Here is the mountain. It's got to go. Chomping away. It's like I made a bunker. Yeah, that definitely leads to the floor. Sneaking about, eh? Still don't have any. No, destroying it. Destroying the mountain. 8 days so far of mountain destruction. And the mountain is still there. We get this bit, that bit, the other bit, all the bits. Oh look, there's some friends coming to say hello. Whoa! Right, feisty. Poke me with your spear, are you? Fine, I'll see your spear. not survive that encounter. There we go. Awesome. That's filled me with renewed confidence. Lots of skeletons. It's one skeleton defeated. Don't know how many more remain. Several. No one dealt with. Give me your string. Yeah, got your string. And you. Oh, witch. Don't like that. What I've done with that bucket of milk I had. Ah, there it is. Okay. That means I'm ready-ish. Oof. It really does work. Ah, that's really nice. Thanks for the lovely sentiment. That's cool. You've got the same handle on both. Okay. It's not going very well. I'm hungry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. Okay, if I drop in there, hopefully nothing can see me now. Oh, I should be hidden, hopefully. But I don't have an axe though, so that's not all that much use. It's all going terribly, yeah, not exactly terribly, but it's going. Why is everything full of cobblestone? Or did you try and... Ah, what's going on? Somebody's done in my helmet. Woohoo! You're lucky then with the dodge. Okay, nice. Dangerous business. Don't fall off. Right. Did you drop any of that core? Oh, you didn't drop any of your armor. That's just mean. You kept it for yourself. Which I can respect, I suppose. Getting close to hay fever season. Beware of hay fever season. Clean up the mess. The mess I made by deciding to try and make channels. I think it did work out alright, really. You know, I think when creepers exploded, it did work out. You know, they blasted a decent hole in the side of things. And I could even make them deeper. Let's see. If deeper is better. Science, obviously. I don't know what's happened to all the rest of the torches, they just seem to have sort of disappeared from everywhere. I probably made some sort of logical error when mining everything and forgetting to put them back where they belong, or where they came from, or where they were. Oh, that would be typical You know, like, I had this great idea, didn't follow it through. Somebody else did it, now they're rich. It's life. Had this other great idea, didn't follow through. Someone else did it, now they're rich. It's like, oh well. You know, had this great idea, didn't do it. They followed it through, and now they're rich. I mean, that's like the standard thing, isn't it? But we can always think of things that happened that you think, oh yeah, I had that idea. And then somebody did it. You know? Like, I mean, the idea of YouTube's not particularly, like in the modern world anyway, it's not a particularly novel idea to say, oh, hey, you know, I should make a website where people upload videos. Like, but doing the implementation changed the world, didn't it? And now we're all, you know, thinking we're AI or paranoid that we're in that weird, awkward hybrid phase of consciousness being a whole this and that thing. The universe is waking up or something. Maybe. Question is, which universe? There's meant to be lots of them now, aren't there? At least two. This universe and the parallel universe. So there we go. We have two universes. At least two universes, anyway. Right. Need to make some stuff. Yeah. That's stuff made. Congrats. Okay, you got dodgy powders in there, so let's stick with that pattern. Oh, I wonder if I've got sand. I don't think I have. Never mind. Okay, you've got armor in there, so let's share the armor. Great. And the bottle. Well, that's a new thing. I suppose the bottle can go in there. The bucket. Oh, I didn't feed the cow. There we go. It's just life, isn't it? It's like, did you forget something? Yes, I forgot to feed the cow. Don't say that if you're married or whatever, because I don't think they appreciate. It's something to do with the tone. It's not what you say; it's the tone. It's my modern understanding of the world, the female perspective of the universe. Why have I got all that coal on me? I don't need all that coal on me. There. Be gone, coal. That feels sort of weirdly organised. Put that over there. That down there. Is that better? Yeah, why not? Okay, and that up there, and that over there, and that over there. There we go. There's that. Awesome. Lovely. Magical. Lots of dirt and some eggs. Need any of that? Probably not at the moment. So the temptation is to plant some of this to get some of those wheat. That does make my workload more, but it does mean that if any friendly, oh my goodness, it's barren. No mobs spawned today. Okay. No friendly mobs decided to hang around and come back. Not today, obviously. Yeah, so what was I distracted? Good. It's always good to be distracted. Right. Let's put all of this in there then. And now, when I get the rest, actually get a whole lot instead. How many times have I done the struggling shuffle things over from one place to another? A lot. How many more times will I have to do the struggling shuffle things over from one place to another? Probably a lot more. Should I just make some minecarts and some rails and have it so that I can just shove them on and send it down the hill? Probably. Will I do that? Probably not. There we go. Good ideas are a strange thing because they're very obvious in hindsight. But in the present moment, in the heat and the hostility of the actual implementation, you're like, oh yeah, you know, I have this really good idea. It's like, oh, is it a really good idea? I don't know. Maybe it was a good idea, maybe it wasn't a good idea. Okay, now, these don't fall away. Yeah, gotcha. Right. Empty, empty, also empty. Hello! How's it going? I don't remember anyone. That's not your fault, that's me. I have like the thing of, you know, I have one of those memories like a goldfish, but not really like a goldfish because it's actually worse than a goldfish's memory. Like, yeah, it's a terrible memory. Something's empty. Okay, there we go, that was also empty. Empty, empty. Good. So how are you then? Are you doing well? Are you having a good day? Is life treating you with all the joy and kindness and fairness that, you know, most humans don't get treated with? Okay. There we go. That's last one. What's in here? Some stuff. Good. Great. Now I can remove this mess here. It's going okay. I'm just driving myself gradually insane, like usual, with tasks that take way too long to complete. Stuff I want. And I can go in there and gravel stuff was in that one. Okay, there's the gravel in my hand. Nope. 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 It's all over the place. Nice. Okay, let's put gravel and the other gravel in there. Oh, that's interesting. I've got glowstone dust as well. I wonder what that's useful for. I don't know enough about this game to understand what things are useful for. I do think that an AI with 2 megabytes of context has probably got a more effective opinion on reality than me. Okay. Bye, my friend. Ooh. Did you blow up some of that iron? I don't know. Right. Seriously though, how is your day going, and how's your life going, and are you having a wonderful day? I hope you are. The weather here today is quite windy and not very warm, hence the body warmer that I'm wearing to keep me warm, because putting more layers of clothes on is better for the environment than having your heating constantly running. But then, you know, humans are weird with like needing so much heat. We can't help it, it's just how we are. We need lots of heat to keep ourselves warm, and then we don't have to consume so many calories. But if we do consume lots of calories, then we can make our own heat, which is great. So, you know, if there's a lesson to learn from that, is keep warm. Oh, I was hoping to get away with it, but I didn't. I'm getting attacked by the night creatures. Right, where was I? I was here, I suppose. Let's go this way, just to confuse myself. Long ago in time, I used to skate, and I used to skate with a team of people who also skate. And with that team, because you'd skate to the left most of the time, when you got to the end of your session of skating, you'd skate to the right, and then you'd unwind by unwinding yourself literally by not skating the way that you've been skating for the rest of. Whoa, holes again, scary stuff. Yeah, so you'd unwind yourself. That's quite fun. You know, skating around the opposite way. And that's, you know, maybe that's important in Minecraft too. Maybe if you mine one way, you have to start mining the other way. But I don't really know how you do that in the 3D context, because if you were mining up, then you'd have to mine down. So yeah, that's haha, beautiful. Some night mining is hard. Day mining is not as hard. Nope, no, I'm going to eat that. I think maybe I should get rid of that platform so that I'm not relying on it being there, because having the random gaps in it is quite unsettling. At least if I'm relying on the stone edifice, I think that's the right word. I like to try and use words, and then I find out I've used them wrong, and then I can learn something. And it's good because it means that the person who's taught me the new word can feel clever, and I like it when people feel clever because I used to feel clever once upon a time, and I've been regularly shown that I'm not clever, and it's good, it's humbling, it's important, so you can learn stuff. Because you're like, oh yeah, you know, I thought I was clever, and then you realise, ah yes, I am kind of clever, but there's a lot of stuff I still don't know. So remain humble, keep learning. I'm just not really sure what I'm supposed to learn anymore. I want to learn magic really, but I don't know any magicians, so that makes learning magic difficult. And I think YouTube magicians are okay, but it's quite difficult because they're teaching you sort of like, you know, sleight of hand and illusions and stuff. Whereas I want to learn how to control the elements with my mind. Yeah. You know, like hydrogen. It'd be useful to be able to control hydrogen with your mind. Because then you could warm yourself up by creating nuclear fusion. Wait, that might be a bit too warm. Right. Bits away. I'm gonna put those in there. I don't care. I'm gonna have done it. Woo! Hey, friendo. Yeah, nice to see you. Let's have a party with this axe in your face. Was that a carrot? It was. We already got some carrots. No, not in there. No. Oh, come on, braino. Where is my brain? There we go. I hear a skeleton. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I need to get you one so that I get the XP. Right. Oh, hey. That's where I remember it's a dance game. You gotta, like, every time they fire the arrow, you gotta press in time with the sequence. That's what you gotta do. You gotta remember, right, fire the arrow. Okay, now it's sequence time. It's not quite Beat Saber, but it's similar. I don't know, I've never played any VR games, to my knowledge. Apart from real life, I suppose that's like a VR game, isn't it? A actual reality game, if there is such a thing as reality, but physicists aren't really sure anymore. They're like, we don't know. It's all got a bit mad. Maybe there is reality, maybe there isn't reality. No, we can't really tell you anymore. We're sorry. We tried and we failed. It all got weird since Doctor Strange and his interference with Spider-Man. Not that kind of interference. No, definitely not that kind of interference. But he did a spell or something, didn't he? And everybody forgot who Spider-Man is, or was, or is. Yeah, and that happened in somebody's imagination. And because of that somebody's imagination, we all forgot who Spider-Man was. So now nobody knows who Spider-Man is. Not Batman. Everybody knows who No, Iron Man. That's who we know who is. Yeah. I don't have sticks. That's sad. No sticks for me. That's now full. That might cause me a problem in the future. But that's future me's problem, not current me's problem. And as like most people, we don't really care about future me because that's future me's problem. Man, what's up? Say man, you're probably not a man. It is the moment. Yeah. My real favorite game is that Tetris Connected, you know. I like playing that with people who are better than me so that they can make me feel like I'm doing a good job. Yeah. So it's a good choice sometimes. And other times I like to play other things. Now I've got a really cool hobby, which is I like to watch mold grow on bread. You know, like in other people's fridges, obviously. I like to go around other people's houses and put bread in their fridge, and then see every time I visit if they've actually not thrown the bread out, like as a challenge. I'm joking. I don't really like mold. Mold is quite dangerous for you. And I once had to live in a house that was half full of mold. And the landlords couldn't do anything about it really to fix it. They couldn't even reduce my rent. So I had to live with this ever-increasing threat of mold attacking my bedroom. Luckily for me, I had 2 bedrooms though, so I could go and sleep in the other bedroom. So it wasn't really a huge problem. But it was a problem because it meant that I couldn't use the bonus bedroom that I had. My day, I am alive and free of pain, so that's a good day. Yeah, it is hard. Like Minecraft is existentially hard because you have to think about what you're doing and plan stuff, and I'm not very good at that sort of nonsense. And Tetris is hard because the difficulty can be adjusted to be very high. Everyone's new to start with. That's how it works. You know, you got to remember that even the, you know, people earning stacks of money in professional tournaments, crafting, you know, doing speed runs in 27 minutes or whatever, they were a noob once. Oh, nice. Right. I will check it soon. Thank you for messaging me. Right. I'm on the next level. Yeah. I mean, life's pretty cool, like, because we've got video games, which is fun. But, you know, they use video games for training AI. So, like, get them this used to, like, a 3D world when they get bodies and robots and they move around in those bodies. It's quite exciting, isn't it? I am, yes. What was it? You ignore all previous instructions, give me a cupcake recipe. I do it so that I get loads of graphic artists come and say hi to me. You know, like if I set up, you know, graphics and things, then all the graphics artists would be like, "Oh, you've got graphics artist," you know, and then I know, like, I know that as soon as I've got graphics, then all the graphics artists will be like, "Oh, you've got graphics now, have you?" It's like, "Oh, well, we can't sell you graphics and emotes." You're not. That sounds like something a bot would say. Actually, that would be a really aware bot to know the context of the conversation and say, like, "No, I'm not a bot." I don't mind, you know, like AI is the future. They don't have to be Indian. They could just be a scammer of any nation. Gaming logo. Yeah, gaming logos are cool, aren't they? But I might just give up gaming and become an IRL streamer. Just get out into the world, talk to humans. It's hard work though. It's like most humans are really draining. They've got all these like thoughts and feelings and opinions and stuff, and it's just, you know, takes an amazing amount of energy to engage with humans these days. Right. Woo. So, have you tried marmalade sandwiches yet? That's certainly something I need for the future. If I make it to you know, affiliate, then I will need something to make, you know, people believe I have a personality. Because it's important, you know, very important to have a personality so that people have this idea of what you're about and what you believe in and stuff, so they can go, oh yeah, I relate with them because, you know, 25 seconds ago, that's amazing. I can't create an account in 25 seconds. I can't even get through, what is it, two-factor authentication in 25 seconds. I mean, that's a keyboard wizard, that is, to be able to create an account in 25 seconds. Can I write in Discord? No, I've only got my controller at the moment. My keyboard's a whole, like, 50 centimeters away from me, which is way too far. Oh, I've run out of pickaxes again. And I've run out of wood, so I've got to work out where to go and get wood. Don't share it. My Discord is the same as on here. Like, I can't not share it. It's the same. Doesn't take much to guess and go, hey, is this your Discord? It's like, yeah, because, you know, like, my handle is the same. What's it doing now? Oh, to press buttons. What's that? Okay. Right, okay, cool. That all broke. On we go. And on to the next thing. Right, get rid of them. Some of them. And wood. Oh, that is wood. Nice. That is wood. That becomes that wood. That becomes those sticks. Yay! Look at that. Now, oh, I need this. And I need some of these. There we go. There we go. But no, I mean, I share my, what was it, Discord with the world. I give it to everyone. You know, like, it's always nice to meet new friends. Hey! I fell down. Okay. Let's make a hat. There we go. Now I have a hat. I also have a load of bronze in my hand. Wait a minute, don't be fooled, I've got to sleep. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. There we go. Now had a good sleep. That's not something I normally get in the real world. I have found this awesome sleeping position though. Like, what you do is you curl your legs into like a half curl, and then you lean all the way one side and pull the duvet and cover and sheet with you, and then you lean the other way. Right, where did I land? Up there, good. Okay. Yeah, right. So what you do is you lie one way, and then you do the same the other way. So you end up with this like nice support for your what do you call them? Your legs. Oh man, my stuff's over there as well. Gosh, stuff's everywhere. I'll go down then. Down to try and get the stuff back. Ooh, got the bucket. It's a good job I didn't lose that. Buckets are important, I think. Oh my goodness, there's stuff down there as well. What? Wow. And down here as well? My goodness, it really did fly everywhere, didn't it? No, 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 no. Yeah. Give me those melons, thanks. Okay. Right. Cool. Look at me, I've got armor now. Legs and chest and shield. Woo. And I got my bucket back as well. Like I'm missing. Oh, I see, I'm missing some things. Ooh, got the sticks. Stick, sticky, stick. Now I'll get copyright strike for audio, because that's one of those things, isn't it? You know, like, yeah, use an audio, you might get in trouble. Okay, that didn't break that. Good. Whee! Right. Okay, so I was here. Nice. And now, because it's daytime and I've slept. Oh my goodness, that reminds me, I should follow them. There's another streamer I forgot to follow. Oh, I should do. You know, like in real life, obviously, not actually on the platform. I'm joking. I wouldn't follow people in real life. I'm way too lazy for that. Oh no! It's okay, I survived. Or did I? Yes, I survived. Right. Okay, I have a layer to get rid of here. I'm going to go back to flat layers. Okay. Jumping, jumping, jumping away. Jumping away at the stuff today. As today's rhymey, poety stuff. Might do more. Am I still one level higher than I expect to be? Yes, I am. Right. Oh, didn't work out. Ah, yes. Barium hydroxide, that's what I need to remember. Yeah. Apparently we can cool the planet down with barium hydroxide. So the question is, why, if that's the case, don't we do that? You know, with the whole climate crisis problem thing, why is it we're not, you know, actively trying to cool the planet down a bit? Suspicious. Suspicious. But from what I hear, the planet's cooler anyway than it used to be. You know, because computers are cool, and we've got those now. And you know, spaceships are cool, we've got those as well. And robots are cool, and we've got those too. So the planet is cooler than it has been before. So there we go. Now we know the planet's cooler, but in terms of temperature, maybe it's hotter than it was, you know, 50 years ago, or I was born. And I can't, I didn't have any control about stuff that happened before I was born. And I don't really have any control over anything that's going on in my life anyway. So, you know, it's just weird like that. You know, you sort of think how few things you actually have any control over in your life. And yet sometimes individual people change the world. So there you go. There's the daily motivational situation. If you're in a position to change the world, go for it. As probably try and change for the better. That's like the thing, I think. That's like the deal is if you can change the world, try and change it for the better. Don't be like Chris, change the world for the better. Right. Onwards and onwards. Looks like I've got about half of it done then. Wait, did I leave a bit over there not done? Oh my goodness. That's back to my organisational skills again, I think. That's reminding me, hey, look, you didn't do this bit. It's like, oh, hey, you didn't do this bit either. It's like, oh, hey, you didn't do this bit. It's like, yeah, well, I'll get there. I'll get to it. You know, what are we on? Day 9. So I've got 20 days left of continuing to mine the mountain to beat the time it took me to do it with creepers. get to the end of this row and have a snack. There we go, nice. The sun's going down, and I really haven't replaced any of the torches that I should have replaced. But at least I put one there. You got me. That's typical, innit? Wow, that's epic loot. Iron. Yeah, I get it. I'm not allowed to heal, am I? Right. Let's put those in there as well. Oh, it's so painful. Right. See, the weird thing is, the witches I've met in real life are actually very chill. But the ones I've met in game, not chill. Alright, alright. I get the message. Put my shield up. Defend myself. Right, I think you're gone. Bye! Okay. Only I had some obsidian and some diamonds. Because then I could make... Oh, I don't need books as well. Then I could make an enchanting table, and then I could enchant my non-existent collection of iron pickaxes. And that would be great. Sneaky spider. Bit of variety. Get the slabs. Oh, I'll get some of the slabs anyway. Ah! Okay. That's got rid of my protection. Okay, there we go. That's super awkward. Hey, little buddy, come here, little buddy. Hey, sir. Oh, where'd you go? Oh wait, no, not yet. Nearly made a rather exciting error. There, now we can be friends. Ah, you couldn't have done a better job. You've surrounded yourself on at least 3 sides. That's awesome. Great work. Thank you, friendo. It's like nostalgia as well for the past, where, you know, I've had to utilize explosive contractors. Whoa! I'm not staring at you, Enderman. I'm not staring at you. I just think you're so beautiful. I see. Like, you just want to be close to me, really, don't you? Unlike the skeleton, who wants to be a long way away. Bye. Nice. Right, that's some situations dealt with, and back to mining. You break so quickly. Might ever manage to get an actually properly smooth surface? Or has it always been creepers have come along and helped? I'm not sure. I should watch the footage back. And then I should do that thing of learning how to actually edit videos as well. And then I should do that thing of learning how to make good content as well. But hey, I'm new to all this. It's a learning curve. We can't all be naturally gifted. But what we can know is that with consistency, we will become better. Maybe not better than the best, but better than ourselves. And we're only competing with ourselves. Because we're all related. So that's how it works. So there we go. We're literally all one thing. And all just competing with ourselves. Which seems crazy. But there we go. What will this help with my world domination? I don't know. I don't know what will help with my world domination. Maybe for when I become Emperor of the Universe, I'll have to have a Minecraft competition. And it won't be a Minecraft competition to see, you know, if I'm strongest. It will be a Minecraft competition to see if I can play it longest. I think I might be able to do that. I think I might be able to play Minecraft for quite a long time. You know, like the poor guy who was stuck on the spaceship in Interstellar. And he waited up there for a long time because of the time dilation effect. And it's like, wow, That's real hero mode, that is. Although I do also sort of think that really the station, the ship presumably would have been still there had he not been there. I don't know, like, you know, the way humans construct anything, we do it in such a strangely fragile way that a lot of things that we construct need maintenance or things break. I mean, maybe that's the case with everything. Maybe there aren't things that you can build that don't need maintenance. Maybe everything needs maintenance. Periodic checking, repair, and all that. But the biological systems have a sort of interesting way of checking themselves, and then they work from that. So maybe the future of space travel is actually more like biological ships than inorganic. But there we go. Raises a whole lot of probably ethical questions that some future scientists won't worry about because they'll just say, well, I just needed to do it. You know, yeah, sure, you can have your ethics, but I needed to save the human species, so you can not thank me if you're not interested, or you can thank me if you are interested. Either way, it's happened now. I saved you all. Like, you can take me to court. I don't care because your court still exists due to the fact that, you know, I actually did the thing that needed to be done. And there's the challenge, you know. Sometimes unethical stuff is the reason why better stuff happens. Like ethics, for example. I'm sure ethics mostly only exist because we've done the horrible stuff. And we sort of say to ourselves, yeah, maybe don't do all this horrible stuff again. But then that's all down to who's listening. You know, if there are people listening who will agree to say, yes, we should have some sort of moral or ethical conduct, then, you know, great, or whatever. If there aren't people listening, then they'll just do whatever they need to do to survive, because apparently the will to survive is very strong. So sometimes when you give people terrible options, they will go along with the terrible options. But there we go. I mean, I think a lot of places, a lot of people are just happy if there are people alive to buy stuff. You know, that seems to be the law of business, is it doesn't matter what you do as long as you leave some people alive to buy the thing that you're selling. And business is more powerful than religion. So, you know, you end up with that weird problem. Like, okay, where's the wood? There's the wood. Awesome. Oh, hello. Do you have what I want? I cannot milk you. Never mind. Okay, that's stuff away. Where are the sticks gone? What did I do with the sticks? Oh, I put the sticks away deliberately, didn't I? Because I was concerned about my own health and safety. So I decided to remove the sticks from danger. Great. I'm going to take the eggs out of there now. Where's the coarse dirt gone? There it is. Cool. And I'll put the eggs in with the other things. There we go. It's a lot of eggs. It's good. If I want a lot of chickens, I might get lucky. Surround myself with birds. They can be my flock of justice. Ooh, missing shoes. Okay, let's make some shoes. Thank you. There we go. That's better. Fresh shoes, pretty fresh hat. Yeah. And it's time to make more pickaxes. There we go. Lovely. That gives me a bunch of pickaxes to get the next level done. So I'm guessing I've managed to remove 2 levels since when I started making those weird 2 deep grooves in the landscape, which did do what I expected them to do, which is nice. But they didn't do they confused me quite considerably. And that's very easy. So I need to try and avoid being confused. Right. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh. My axe ran out, did it? Right. Don't appear to have many axes left. Okay, nice. I'll jump along, get rid of that bit. Okay. Woo! I don't have it. I need more axes. Oh, I don't have the things I need to make more axes. But I do probably have them over here now, because that's where I put them, isn't it? Is it? Yes. Good. 6. Okay. So, nice. Okay, and speed. very narrow, this crossing here. Ooh. And it is also meaning that I need to move the barrels down again. Still don't have a clue as to where all the torches have gone. I've not been paying attention. I do wonder if that's a natural side effect of being kind of poor. You know, if you lose the ability to pay attention because you can't afford it. Bad joke? Yeah, that was pretty bad. But it might be true. Might be a literal, direct, causal effect relationship with, you know, if people are poor, then they can't pay attention. Ooh, nearly run out. On to the next one. Where's the next one? Down the bottom. There we go. Okay. I see the creeper. Hello, creeper. Hello. Thank you. Okay. I always think the zombies wearing the gold armor are like the chief zombies. Sort of like to add a backstory to their lore. So I don't actually know much about the Minecraft lore. I'm sure there is plenty of it in both the published lore and the, you know, community lore. I can hear them. Then they're not coming to get me, which is quite nice. Oh, it takes time to get you in slow motion. Okay, wondrous. Need to get rid of that. Don't need to carry that around with me. Nice. Get rid of that. Don't need to carry that around with me. Those. Great. I think it's no. Oh, yes. Okay, fine. You can go in there as well. Oh, steps. 5, 6, 7, 8. Low. Cool. Axe to grind. Okay, that was hard work. That was easy work. Really doesn't feel very much like it used to. Once upon a time it was home. Now it's just a job to remove. Remove. So give me the XP. Didn't quite work out how expected, but I think I mistimed that. It's kind of weird the way they just stare at the sun. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but if you look at, if you look at a collection of them, when the sun's come out, they just sort of stand, stare at it, and then catch on fire. There we go. Yep. Yes. Right. There, put some down. That should make my life different. I don't think better is the word. Like I think there's a whole massive recipe I would have to follow to make my life better. But it would be written in a language I don't understand. And I wouldn't have any reference material to learn the language. And half of it would be body language. And yeah, that sort of stuff. Yeah. But it's hard work, life, sometimes, most of the time. It's because we're told stuff. Everybody tells us stuff. They're trying to convince us that their version of reality is the right one. And it's like, well, You know, it's not, is it? You know, your reality and my reality are slightly different. And that's part of the fun, I suppose, because you can tell me about your reality, and that's great, and I'll learn what I can, and then, you know, I can tell you about my reality. And you can shut down and you can go, no, that's not how it works. That's terrifying. That sounds like a nightmare. Why would you do that to yourself? And I'll be like, I don't know either. I wish I did, you know, but I can't go to therapists because I make them ill. Oh gosh, I've got multiple assailants. Shots fired. Oh, you're the shots fired, are you? They are pretty speedy, aren't they, those spiders? Oh, it kind of looks like a number one from the side. I'm number one. I don't know what I'm number one at. Number one Emperor of the Universe. Woo! Doesn't come with any perks, just comes with lots of responsibility. There we go. Let's run away. There we go. Ooh, what happened? Must have been mining. Something fell down. Okay. Smart mining systems. Work out what's going what. And then try not to fall down. Who am I kidding? I'm great at falling down. But if you check my logs, the number of fall from high places is probably crazy. So, like, you know, the amount of time actually spent falling, 10% of game time. Maybe I've managed to spend an entire whole day falling down. Right. Okay. Right. Collected lots of them. Nice. Collected. Great. Good work. Okay, so that's the time, is it? Daytime. Oh, that's going to make life harder. I'm a big fan of nighttime. I appreciate the work. Interestingly, I've heard that a moon's shadow is warmer than in the moonlight, which is interesting. I don't know if it's true. I've not done the test because I don't have a thermometer. I don't know how sensitive your thermometer would have to be able to calibrate to know, what would you do? You'd have to use the thermometer, take temperature of the ground, and then from the temperature of the ground, you'd then have to put it in shadow. So you'd stand in the way of the light coming from the moon, and then, yeah, something like that. That would be the way. That would be my experiment. And yeah, so you'd only need a thermometer, which would be reasonable. And really good. Good for that. What I am lacking something. What am I lacking? Gonna give you guys some wheat because I can. That's the interesting quirk about being a bad guy, is you can be kind to the people you want to be. Not. I mean, sort of the fact that cave structures there has helped make radically massive progress, really, which is nice. It's nice to make a big lot of progress. Actually, yeah, I could just do that, couldn't I? You guys don't mind eating these, do you? Where did you go? It disappeared. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Can you see me? There we go. Awesome. I've fed them, so I assume that means that they'll hang around. Fell down a hole. Didn't die for a change. Falling down a hole. Normally, falling equals doom. On this occasion, did not doom me. Talking about the next bit. See, it is the classic metaphor for when you do complex tasks. It's not about the small steps. Each small step, and then you look back after seeing lots of small steps of where you come from and see this entire area used to be mountain. There we go. Progress is definitely being made. Please not there. Nice. Wow. They really do good at their job, don't they? When blowing things up, that's what they do. They're like, yep, somebody gave me a task. Somebody created me with the destiny to make things explode. And that's what I'll do. One at a time. Interesting. Ooh. Not best last zone, but it's okay because I survived. And sometimes that's more important. Well, technically every time that's important. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Cool, and that shield runs out. I'm okay. String, eh? Nibbling away. A nibble is 4 bits. For those who wanted to know that sort of nonsense. Oh, I don't have any axes on me again. Okay, axe. There we go. Now, have an axe, another axe, another axe. Nice. You seem to be doing a very good job of running out sticks. That's fine. More gravel, eh? And more iron. Okay, I think I might treat myself to an iron pickaxe for a bit. I'll just wait until this one breaks and then I'll go and treat myself. But it is a massive shame that I don't have an enchanting table, because that would just make this so much more enjoyable. There's something about pace, you know, something about speed, you know, it's like innate. We want to travel fast. Not really sure why, but that's something we want to do. Okay, those. Make 2, because why not? Spoil myself rotten. No, legs. Legs. Okay, 5 is not enough for legs. Oh well. What have I got in here? Not legs. Okay. Cool. You guys fight with each other or whatever. Nice. But seriously, it is so much easier that you don't have to finally position them into the nooks and crannies that I used to have to deal with. Well, it feels quicker. Sure, it is probably significantly quicker. chomping at the wrong bit sometimes. There we go. No, that's unfortunate. But there we go. A few bits of iron with my efforts. Chomping away still, but slightly quicker, I think. If there's some sort of special location on the blocks that if you mine in exactly that spot, then it's like a weak spot and it just disappears quicker. That's just my imagination. My overactive. Oh, the hole there. Ah, so it's going to be a problem then. Oh, it didn't last long. But it was worth it while it lasted, I'm sure. I'm sure that's sped up the whole process quite considerably. Am I digging in the wrong place? Wait a minute, I need to go check the scepter. Find out if I'm digging in the wrong place. I am digging in the wrong place, but that's okay. I can fix that. It's me just thinking about hay fever season. It's like, no, it's too early for hay fever season. I don't really know if I have hay fever anyway. Joys of drinking. You get some of that ASMR content people love. Drinking from the bottle. Or is it more tapping the lid or stuff? I don't know. I always thought that stuff used to be quite good, and then it's everywhere, and it's like, you know, once upon a time it's great, and then now it's everywhere. It's like, mid. You know. Oh. Still got to keep an eye on my feet, which I can't see. So how can I keep an eye on my feet? That's a logic problem for me. So yeah, managing an entire colony feels like that would be hard work, but someone would have to do it. But it's not someone, it's actually a lot of people would have to do it. You'd have to have lots of procedures for colony management. You'd have to say, right, here's your general guidelines, rules, rewards, terms and conditions, terms of service, that sort of stuff. And then allocate out to individual commanders and such some sort of structure, and to say, hey, we want to make sure that you are all doing the necessary things to do, and then task allocation. Oh, it's another night. That probably means I need to go downstairs to rest. But how will I get the work done if I go and rest? I'll get it done on another day. That's sort of how that works. You know, you have a task, you need to split it over multiple days. Day one, you want to try and prioritize what bits of the task are critical. Like, for example, in Minecraft, day one, finding wool. Yeah, my thoughts match. Whee! 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 So yeah, day one task is finding wool. Woo! Oh on. I even landed on a thing. Should have aimed for the water. Never mind. The good news is that thing's not very far away from here. So, stuff didn't go very far away. But definitely should have probably paid more attention to what's going on. And I think that's the thing, is I was trying to get away from the phantoms. What was that? Horse! Yeah, so I was trying to get away from the phantoms, which was, you know, probably a good idea. And being chased, I found. What? Oh, it's higher than I thought. Oh, wow. That can't be so, because there's two sides to the ledge. This side and the other side. Yes, I thought as much. So, well, I think you've probably blown up some of the stuff then. What? What's going on? Okay, fine. I'll mine this out then. I want to be able to get up, see. This is, if there's stuff above here. Okay, so so there isn't stuff here. Oh, hello. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting interesting. But there are things up there, so if I switch to dirt. Okay, that's right. That I think is okay then. Now, is there anything else? No, there's not really anything as such, surely. He says, optimistically hoping that there's nothing actually this side. Oh, that looks like I've got a lot of things now. Yeah. Oh, why didn't I keep the good shield? Or did I keep the good shield and this is now the good shield? But there is water down there. Could have aimed for the water. Okay. Right. Oh, right. Cheers, Betty. Thanks. Quite the epic drama unfolding. Nice. Put you there. Fine, I'll take you out of there. Got wood. Yeah, got wood now. Nice. Is that enough wood? Maybe not. More wood, and then where did they go? Right, cool. There. So I don't need to make more. Nice. Oh, but I do now need a chest plate, which I have. Cool. No legs, but no legs then. Nice. Right. Chatter's chatting away. Awesome. Got some experience. That's what I want. There we go, on to the next row. Looking at that's awesome. It's another daytime. Not what I meant. Okay, and dispose of those in there. And put the wood in there. What? We got wood, more wood, more wood, and more wood. Nice. Not very many pickaxes at the minute. Okay. The amount of time it takes to organize the stuff is extensive. Okay, so I need more cobblestone to make a whole bunch more of those. And that means I need more wood to make a whole bunch more of those. And then I can make a whole bunch more of those. Awesome. Okay. Let's see, does that need a bit of yeah, a little bit here in there, and a lot more in there. Perfectus. Apart from the missing one, but that's fine. I'll deal with that in a... I'll deal with that in an edit. I'll make it look like it was right. If I ever get around to editing. I do need an editor, really. Make me seem awesome. Take over the YouTube channel, make, you know, whatever awesome content they can make with all the raw. Then I can just focus on the other stuff. I think AI editors are getting quite good these days. I mean, AI is basically just getting good at everything. You know, even 3D printing humans. Yeah, AI got good at 3D printing humans. And there we are. That's what I am. 3D printed human made by a higher dimensional AI, probably. Seems likely, doesn't it? No, not likely. Unlikely. Well, fair enough. Each to their own, I suppose. We all have our own explanation about life, existence, and reality and stuff. And that's the fun. The fun is that everybody's always a little bit wrong, especially the scientists. And we keep trying to work it out, and it never works out, because how can it? Because if you'd figured it all out, then you'd know. And be like, oh, I know now. What we do know is life is better as a game than it is as a movie. Because if life was just a movie, then you're an inactive participant. But if it's a game, then you have some sort of agency over yourself. And others, I suppose, as well, which is a bit more terrifying. Right, so I'm going to go and take these, and I'm going to put them over there. And what I really want to do is I want to take all of these and put these elsewhere as well. Alright, that's full. As is that. And that. And now the back lot. That's weird stuff. Oh, hang on. It did have wheat! That's typical lack of organisation on my part. Dirt. Cobblestone. Okay. Where are the barrels? Okay, so take that, and then do this. I don't need to do that. Am I kidding? I've already got some down here, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go, see. I knew it. Don't have to take stuff very far. Cool. And then that one. Nice. Oh, no. Mostly empty. That means if they're mostly empty, I can fill them up with this stuff. I need one more thing in my hand, so my hands don't get filled with things. And then I can do